All questions welcome. We continue with answering the questions. Last time I explained in one of the videos that when a combat-ready blade is forged, so when the smith does this, forge this, that the blade is done out of steel, and that what goes through up to the tip most of the time is not steel. It is iron. When the smith takes the blade out of the fire and puts it into the water or oil, the smith doesn't put the whole thing into the water. This is being held, not with the hand, of course, and then this part is being put to water. But this part stays iron. So because of this high temperature heating system and the water treatment, the iron becomes steel, basically. Okay, with my words now. But this part will stay outside of the water and stays iron. And T. Bishop asked me about the reason of this in one of the videos. So basically, if everything is steel up to here, if it's one steel, then the shock of the hit, blade versus blade, will reach your hand right away. So the power of the hit, blade versus blade, this shock what comes in here will go straight up to the hand. But the fact that this stays iron and this part is steel, basically here you have a transition gate. That is the gate where the shock basically is a little bit absorbed. I mean, this little bit is already a lot for our hand, So if you have a steel, let's say, stick or something, hit somewhere, and you will feel it, how the shock comes, the vibration comes up to your hand. I also explained the second way of when, the smith does this sword, that there are these 0 knots. I think episode 1 or 2 of Chinese Jian. The sections, the 3 realities of Chinese Jian. Watch this one more time, so there you can hear it one more time. So these 0 knots, one of the 0 knots, if the smith does a good work, basically one of these 0 knots is exactly here. The 0 knots, I explained what these are. Basically, when you hit here, the least vibrating parts of the sword when you do this. So mostly up here is one. In good swords you have 3 or sometimes you have 2, but one of them should be at least around this area so that the vibration is not reaching your hand. And that is the answer to the question, why iron and why steel? Don't hesitate and ask any kind of questions. Everything, bring them in, and everything what we know, we will try to answer. If we don't know the answers, we maybe know somebody who knows, and we can ask this person. Greetings.